In Poppy Playtime, every monster you see wasn't always a monster. They were real people, real humans, with names, lives, and terrifying pasts. So in this video, we're going to reveal the real human identities behind these monsters, who they were, what happened to them, and how they became what we see today. Let's start with the most important one, the prototype. Before he became the most dangerous experiment in the entire factory, he was just a kid, an orphan named Oliver. He was adopted by Elliot Ludwig, the founder of Playtime Company. But this wasn't a normal adoption. Elliot didn't adopt Oliver to give him a better life. He adopted him to use him. Oliver became the very first human experiment. The goal was simple, but terrifying. Elliot wanted to see if it was possible to bring someone back to life after death. So Oliver was turned into Experiment 1006, the prototype. He wasn't created to be a toy. He was a test subject, a proof of concept. And once that experiment worked, everything changed. Because now, Elliot knew revival was possible. And that leads us to the next character, Poppy. Unlike the prototype, Poppy wasn't just a random test subject. She was someone very personal. Her real identity was Poppy Ludwig, Elliot's own daughter. After her death, Elliot became completely obsessed with bringing her back. He started experimenting with animals, then humans, using something known as Poppy Gel. All of this was leading to one goal, bringing his daughter back to life. And after the success of the prototype, he finally did it. He used the remains of his daughter, combined them with Poppy Gel, and created the living Poppy doll. Now let's talk about one of the most disturbing transformations, Yarnaby. Before becoming Yarnaby, he was an orphan named Quinn Navidson. He lived in Playcare, and from the start, something about him wasn't normal. His counselors were deeply concerned about his behavior. He had a strange habit of ripping the heads off his toys and replacing them with other heads, almost like he was trying to fix them or make them better. Because of this, he was selected for testing. Quinn was sent to the game station, where his abilities were evaluated. In musical memory, he made multiple mistakes. In Whack-A-Wuggy, his reactions were slow, and he missed several targets. In statues, he completed the course, but even got lost once. Overall, his performance seemed average. Nothing special, but that wasn't the truth. Dr. Harley Sawyer noticed something strange. Quinn wasn't actually struggling. He was holding himself back on purpose, so Sawyer decided to manipulate him. He told Quinn that he was special, that he simply saw the world differently from others. And that changed everything. For the first time, Quinn tried, and suddenly, his performance improved a lot. He started completing tests better, faster, and with more accuracy. This proved something important. Quinn had hidden potential all along. He just needed the right push, and because of that, he was selected. In August 1990, Quinn Navidson was turned into Yarnaby. And now, let's talk about Catnap. Before becoming Catnap, he was a 7-year-old orphan named Theodore Gramble. He lived in Playcare, but unlike other kids, Theodore was extremely lonely. He had almost no friends. The staff were already concerned about his behavior, especially because he kept talking to someone who wasn't there, an imaginary friend. But this wasn't normal imagination, because in a drawing made in 1989, Theodore drew himself sitting on a bed, and under that bed, there was a skeleton.